Hey guys, I've got the Lazle electronic blood pressure monitor, and this is designed to be used on your wrist. So this can save up to 2 different users of 99 different blood pressure readings. It has irregular heartbeat detection, 4-color readings with a backlight, a large screen, voice broadcasting if you'd want it, and an accurate measurement. So let's go ahead and open it up. I have already set it up, so I will be able to show you how to do that again. It does come in this nice little pouch here. So it comes with the actual monitor, and then it comes with the actual user manual and a quick start guide. So something to note is that this blood pressure monitor does come with 2 AAA batteries that I've already installed. But this portion here of the blood pressure monitor, you're just going to pull it out on the indent, and that is where your batteries will go, and then you'll just close that back up. It does come with this plastic portion on the screen that you can obviously take off. We're just leaving it on for now, but it is there to just protect the screen. I'll show you some things between the quick start guide and the user manual because there are some discrepancies. So immediately just looking at the blood pressure monitor, obviously this is a wrist measurement. So I will just show you guys how to set up the customization of the time and the date before we actually go into taking the blood pressure. So I found the best directions for setting up the time and date in the actual user manual. So for this blood pressure user manual, I checked on page 19. That's where it shows you the beginning of how to set the date, time, and voice function. So if you just go ahead and turn the page to page 18, and then you have your blood pressure monitor here. It just says to press and hold the person button until the year number starts flashing. Now you will be able to set the year. You'll press the button that looks like a piece of paper to adjust the year, and then press the person to save your setting, and it will move on, set the month. And then you'll go ahead and press that paper button again to adjust the month, and then you can go ahead and adjust the date, hour, and minute as well. So you're not going to turn the machine on first. You're going to go straight into pressing the person. Hold it down until you see the year flashing. Okay, so the year is flashing. It is already 2022. So I would press this to change that. Okay, you're going to press the person button again. And we are on the date, so it is already May 7th, so I'm going to leave it at that. And then we're going to switch the actual day, and then it's going to go straight into the time. It is actually a 1:12, so I'm going to save it at that. And then now it is going to change to have the voice prompt on. So you can see it says on there, or you can turn it off. I'm going to leave it on just for the purpose of showing you guys what it sounds like. Press the person button to save that, and then all your customization is set. So then I am going to show you guys how to actually take your blood pressure, but I find that the quick start guide has a good example of how to do so. But before we do that, the quick start guide and the user manual go into the 4-color display, which is shown here on the user manual. So it's white for standby, green for a normal reading, yellow for mild high pressure or hypotension, and then red indicates high blood pressure. This chart here by my left thumb shows the actual readings of and what color that reading would indicate. It does also show you how to switch between users, so you would just turn it on and then press the person button and it'll switch to the other user. There are only 2 user options. And then I already showed you guys how to do the date and time and the voice function. And you are able to also set the units. You can change the units from mmHg to kPa. So you would just press the paper button to switch between the readings and then press the person to confirm. Most people are probably going to use this in the mmHg. And then let's go into actually taking the actual measurement. It does recommend that you are seated at a table with your knees bent and sitting upright. I'm going to take off my watch so that I can show you guys exactly where to put the blood pressure monitor. So it also shows you in the second picture down here that it wants the blood pressure monitor on the inside of your wrist and about 0.4 to 0.6 inches below the crease of your wrist. So let's just say about ½ an inch. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on now. And the wrist cuff does have this harder portion of the cuff to kind of loop around your wrist. So it's definitely easier to put on with one hand, which is nice. And then of course you have the Velcro. So I'm just going to secure the Velcro. So the crease of my wrist is about here, and I would say that's about ½ an inch. I definitely don't think you need to pull out a ruler or anything, but that is about where it should be. And then it does recommend that the blood pressure monitor be about the level of your heart. So before you turn it on, get positioned on where you want to be and just make sure your legs are not crossed. And then keep your arm up to about heart level. I do have to keep it at this angle to get it at my heart level. But then I'm going to turn the power button on. And I'm on user 1, and you can see how the voice prompt tells you how to set it up, and it tells you to go ahead and stop talking to make sure that it is getting an accurate measurement. Once the measurement is done reading, it'll go ahead and read the measurement back to you and let you know if it's normal, high, or low. Like I showed you guys earlier, you can turn the voice prompt off. So if that is not something that you're interested in, you can definitely turn that off. So I'm going to turn it off now and then retake my blood pressure just to show you guys what that would look like. Okay, so now the voice prompt is off. I'm going to press save, and then I'm going to turn it back on and take my blood pressure one more time. Okay, so that is an example of not having the voice prompt on. You can see at the top here, it has a little microphone with a slash through it indicating that the microphone is off. So you can see your blood pressure clearly here, systolic over diastolic. You can see your pulse, and you can see the color indication as well. So hopefully this was helpful to see how to set up and customize this wrist blood pressure monitor and how to actually use it and take a correct measurement. So hopefully this was helpful, and we'll see you guys in our next video.